Look at that, how many people are actually going out here. I think what we want to do is provide these guys with pathways out here, obviously. Alright, so our focus for today is gonna be primarily out here on this little hill. I know it's kind of hard to see that it's a hill, but once you zoom in, you do start realizing that, yeah, there actually is a hill. We're gonna start doing a natural reserve park out here. Hopefully get it to 5 stars. That's my dream. We should have enough people going in there to help us out with that. And we might focus a little bit on the university out here. We'll see how much time we're gonna have for that, but for now, let's just focus on a little bit of a road network just to see how these guys are gonna be getting out here. And we're gonna jump right into here. Probably want... I think we overused this road already, so let's go with something a little different. These guys should be okay. And looking out here, so we now see where exactly this hill is. And I think we are gonna get rid of this road out here. And our main building, I think we want to put this guy right about here. Might need to redo this little area at some point, but I think for now we're gonna leave it as is. And find that natural reserve park. Main entrance. That's a small one, we don't want that, so all we gotta do is put this guy like right about here. Yeah, let's go with that. And there you go, we got a couple of things out here, although we did screw this up a little bit, I suppose. So now we'll have to destroy this out here, which I spent maybe like 10 seconds doing. That's a bit of a shame, but that's alright. So let's focus on these guys out here. We want a little bit of shoreline for them. Hopefully that they're gonna be happy and grateful that I decided to give them that. If not, well, that is what it is. Alright, so we got these guys, and now we're just gonna be putting a couple of paths out here. And I'm thinking like a regular path, like the most basic path there is, just because this is a natural reserve park and they don't deserve anything bigger than that. And we're just gonna be throwing this around a little bit, and hopefully this doesn't look too bad. Also, I do want to have like something going on around here by the shoreline, so just a little bit out here. Probably bring this up out there. Probably, you know what, we might as well get going a little bit to the beach. Not much, just a tiny little bit. There you go. Out here, this is where my big parks of tents are gonna be. So we're gonna get to that eventually, not at the moment. For right now, I think what we want to do is actually make sure that this is looking alright. There you go, this looks much better now. Plus it gives me a little bit more space to do whatever I want out here, so that's gonna be nice. Anyway, going back out here, we have a couple of things out here. So first of all, we got a campfire site. We also have a couple of open campfire sites and just a couple of tents out here. So what I'm thinking, we're going to be using these campfire sites for where the tents are going to be, more or less. And then this guy out here, I think I want to give a couple of paths out here actually. Just a couple of paths going some places out here, and maybe a third one just right about there. We're gonna come back here to do a little bit of landscaping in a moment. I just want to plan this out a little bit more right now. And there's already somebody coming along. Is he? Okay, he found the most weirdest way to get out here. But we're not gonna judge him for that. We're not gonna judge him, at least not now. We're gonna give it a couple of minutes here before we start doing any of that. Alright, so out here we're gonna put something, I'm not really sure what, but we want something nice out here since it is gonna be next to the beach. Same thing out here, maybe something a little bit more interesting than a couple of tons, but we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. But for regular tons, for just regular tons, so I think what we want to do is probably put them like right about here, where nobody's gonna be seeing them, more or less. And they're gonna be closer to the road, stuff like that, so... which I'm not too worried about, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's get a road going out here. Probably break off a couple of roads here and there, and maybe connect them to another road, maybe like right about there. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Should be fine. Alright, so we're gonna start fairly small, so first of all, we do need to expand this just a tiny little bit. There you go. And then going out here, just gonna be grabbing these guys out here, which we are gonna be moving in place at some point. Because this is not gonna be their final destination as of now. And then just a bunch of tons here and there. And also we do want to add a couple of more things out here. First of all, like firewood racks, that would be nice. Maybe not so many of them. So a fire rack, I think right here is going to be a good spot for that. As good as any. We're going to put this guy right there. Then put this guy like right about here, turn him around. Maybe a little bit further away down there. As well as these guys are going to need a couple of firewood racks, and I'm thinking like right about here probably. Yeah, there you go, just put a couple of them out here. And yeah, these guys can run over there if they absolutely want to. And then probably like a couple of tables or so. Yeah, there you go, just a table there, table here. Maybe even a couple of tables like right about here. Oh, and there you go, we got a tent camping site and a couple of viewing decks, which is nice. Let's put one more table out here just for the heck of it. And maybe a couple of tables out here. Also, there is a bathroom out here that we could be placing. Let's just put a couple of bathrooms like right next to each other out here. I think this is going to be plenty. They don't have to be walking too far away. They don't have to be walking too much. And also I'm thinking probably bathrooms like right about here on the intersection. I think that's going to make a little bit of sense out here. Same thing out here. I mean, look at how many people we got going out here. Look at all these people. I mean, they're like ants. So many of them just running in here. How many do we have already? So we already got 700 people who visited our campsite. Nice. Although we do need 2,500, so there is still work to be done, but we're gonna get there when we're gonna get there. For right now, I think viewing decks, we gotta be putting that since we got those opened. Oh, actually, let's go with wells since we are decorating a little bit. And I think I'm gonna put a well like right about here. It's gonna be fairly close, and also out here, just in case, you know, fire breaks out, whatnot, they have easy access to water. Although I think they could go to the... Is this a sea? Or is this an ocean? It's kind of hard to tell, you know. Whatever this is a body of water that they could be using to put out their fires. So, I mean, if they're dumb not to use that, if they're that dumb, well, I guess they deserve to be on fire. Anyway, I think one more well out here for these guys. There's one out here. I think that's just plenty. Couple of canoes out here, maybe? Well, let's make it... once I do a little bit of redecorating here with landscaping, I think that's when I'm going to be putting those guys down for now. For now, we're going to hold off. We do have a couple of viewing docks, so let's take a look which ones look absolutely gorgeous. I think this guy out here. Maybe put this guy like right about here. Pretty decent spot for it. Looks absolutely beautiful. There's even a couple of these little guys out here. Binoculars, whatever you want to call them. I don't know the proper name, so if you do, let me know. So I think this is good enough. Oh, academic year finished. Okay. Toga party. Over 9,000 white bed sheets were appropriated by students for this year's toga parties. Okay, good for them. Ooh, okay, what is going on here? We're losing a lot of students. That's no laughing matter. Since we do need 800 students and we're just losing them. What's going on? I still have a very big need for it, so this is a bit concerning. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit concerning. Policies, yeah, I mean, I'm losing so much money on this right now, it's not even funny, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And most of it, though, is varsity sports, so that's actually fine because I'm making that money back, little by little. Mostly because of the coaching staff that I hired for these guys out here, like fan clubs, advertising campaigns. Okay, that's totally fine. I think we want to up this a little bit. Like about like 35, because these guys are always full anyway. But this is a bit concerning that I don't have 800 students out here, so what do we want to do for that? I think we're gonna go visiting scholars in universal education, regardless of the campus reputation. Students don't pay any tuition fees. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. I'm trying to make even the slightest amount of money from these guys. Anyway, we're gonna give them a little bit of time. Maybe next year is gonna be a little bit better. Not really sure, but let's give them a research grant, see what they do with that. Anyway, going back to this natural reserve park out here, I think this is actually too much. We don't need that much road out here. Here we go, make this a little bit smaller. Perfect, and maybe give these guys a parking lot or something of the sort. Going out here, we don't want anything too big, and this right here actually is going to fit quite nicely. I mean, look at that. Yeah, this is going to be great. Although it does require some electricity. So we're gonna do this right here. These guys are fine right there. These guys are good out here. Plenty of people walking back and forth. We still need to place these campsites though. If I can locate them. Yeah, here they are. So these guys, where do we want to really put them? I think we want to get like... I think we want to get a road going through the middle out here. Maybe even to this guy, like right there. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we want to do. Just grab this guy out here. And there you go. Nice, okay. And bring this guy a little bit out here as well. Just trying to locate some flat ground out here. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that. And then just put a couple of guys out here. There you go. Give them a little bit of space so we can put a trees and put these guys like right about here. And that's going to be fine. Although... ouch, yeah, that does not look too good. I'll have to move these guys somewhere else. Okay, that does not look too bad. Okay, I like that because this is not good. A little bit of space out here. This out here, I think that's gonna be fine. We can play a little bit with that in a moment, but for now, I think that's gonna be fine. And I guess these guys need a couple more roads for their own needs. Probably a couple of bathrooms. I want to get a road going behind them, whatnot. Get that going a little bit. Probably connect this guy out here. I don't think we want to connect these guys because we're already... Actually, you know what? Might as well connect these guys and come up with some sort of entertainment out here at some point. So going back to decorating, these guys do need a couple of bathrooms, and I think bathrooms out here are gonna be fine. So we can put these guys out here. Kind of hard to see where the front is. That looks like it's the front, so we're gonna keep that. Also, do these guys have like fire pits on their own? They do not. That is totally fine. I think we can put like one about here. Maybe like one about here. and one like about here, just so they want to be like in their own separate spots, whatnot. I mean, you guys know, like, there's always gonna be that one person nobody likes, and that's, I guess that's sort of fine. Whatever floats their boat. Anyway, put these guys out here. That's good. Probably want to put a couple of more bathrooms out here, however. Yeah, right here is going to be a good spot for that. And a well. One about here. I think that's a little bit close to the bathroom, so we're going to put this guy like right about there. Should be fine. And these guys should be in a very good spot. A couple of tables out here, maybe. I mean, they already got a table there, whatnot. Actually, let's put a couple of tables out here. Maybe we're gonna keep it like so, put a couple of trees, whatnot. But I think this actually is gonna be looking pretty nice, having this little high ground, whatnot. Put this guy out there, put another table there. Same thing out here, probably want to put a couple of tables like right around here. Make it look like people are actually putting their stuff all around, whatnot. Maybe even a couple of these guys. Why not? Or rather, put these guys like right about here, next to the shoreline. There you go. This is gonna be its own little thing. Give these guys a little bit of privacy. Same thing out here. Same thing out here. Pretty nice. Signs, I'm gonna put them on my own time. I'm not gonna be wasting your guys' time with me putting them all over the place. And let's take a look. So entertainment level is pretty good, and would you look at that? We're just missing a couple more people. Just need a little over 100. That actually gives me a little bit of time to take a look at what's going on here. Oh, we're getting very close. We only need like 40 more people. Oh, 43 now, 45 now. These guys absolutely hate me for some reason, but we gotta get them over the line of 800 students. I mean, attractiveness is okay. We're good with attractiveness. It's just that the students were lacking them for some weird reason. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at that at some other point. For right now, we got another camping site. Alright, a lookout tower. Actually, two different ones. Lean-to shelter and lean-to shelter number 2. Okay, interesting. Let's take a look at what we can do with these guys. First of all, we want to take a look at how big they are. Can't remember from the top of my head. So that's tent camping. And there you go. So we got an actual camping site there. Okay, okay. I think actual camping site we're going to be putting in this sector out here. And my tents are going to be like up here in the northern part, whatnot. We'll see what we want to do with this little area. But out here, we want a couple more roads before we do anything else. I want to grab this guy, put him out there. And right here, I don't want to connect these guys, actually. I don't want to connect them just because, you know, they're own separate things. Let's keep them that way. And the camping site out here. And it's another camping site, like, right about here. Whoa, not sure what's going on here. You know what we could do? What we could do is actually make this into a... We could actually... probably... do something like this. This is gonna be like on the higher ground out here. These guys are gonna be out here. I think this is gonna look pretty nice, actually. Yeah, let's try it this way. Obviously, we wanna make sure that this looks a little bit nicer. Not you, Chirper. Not you, sorry, buddy. Not today. And this little area out here, I think that's going to be looking absolutely gorgeous. We want to put this guy like on his own, like right about here. And then we want to put this guy probably right about there. It should be fine. Yeah, this looks okay. And obviously these guys need roads, which we are going to be providing. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. So grab this guy, grab that guy. Grab these guys out here. And I think we want to bring this road out here a little bit closer. Yeah, there you go. Looks beautiful. Same thing with this guy, just a tiny bit closer there. Nice. And maybe another camping site out here. Although, hold on. We still have a couple of buildings out here which we didn't use. So we got a little shelter, and then we got something a little bit bigger. Okay, so what we can do out here is actually put another camping ground. That's what we're gonna be doing out here. Now let's put these guys like right about here. And give them their own little path, if I can actually find the right path, not a road. This guy going out there, bring this guy a little bit closer. And obviously we want to bring this guy a little bit down. Just a little bit. Actually, maybe a little more than a little bit. Because this actually looks kind of nice. It doesn't look too bad. As long as nobody's dropping garbage down here. And maybe we can move this guy around just a little bit, just so to make it look a little bit better. Bring this guy out here. There you go. It looks absolutely beautiful. I like it. Yeah, perfect. So those fire shelters, whatnot. I think we can put a couple of them like right about here and call it a day. So let's get this road going out here. Connect this guy out there. Put these shelters right about here. So, can we fit them to look nice? Yeah, they look okay. Except for some reason this guy out here is a little bit taller. I'm not really sure how that's going to be helping anybody. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So it looks a little bit more realistic. Same thing with this guy. Just bring this down a little bit. Otherwise it looks ridiculous. Nice. And going back, these guys absolutely do need... let's go with you out here. Just put one guy out there. Couple of bathrooms out here. And obviously these guys need a couple of logs. We're gonna be putting them in between, which is perfect. Maybe a couple of tables out here. What else can we put out here? Probably a couple of logs out here for people to sit. Yeah, there you go. This looks actually pretty nice. And once we put a couple of trees out here, that's gonna look even better. We gotta do something out here with this, but we're gonna get to that at some future point. Anyway, we do have a couple of lookout towers. What do they actually do? A tall wooden tower providing a high vantage point for bird watchers, hunters, and hikers. Maybe this is gonna be like a hunting ground of sorts, I suppose. Maybe I don't know. No. That's gonna be a dumb idea. I mean, imagine. You're shooting, you can hit these guys, so... maybe hunting ground, like maybe a little bit further away. That would make a little bit more sense. As you guys can probably tell, I'm not a hunter, never been hunting, but... We're just improvising as we go. And taking a look at what these guys are, just barely missing that. There you go, just grab that, perfect. And going back out here, is this the same thing but smaller? Yeah, it's the same thing but smaller. We can put a couple of guys out here, put this guy like right about there, and probably something a little bit smaller out here once we actually get a couple of more roads going. We could get a couple of more roads going, like out here, probably there as well. Maybe out here. Even more so, there you go. So I think we're gonna be putting like smaller ones. I want to put one there, one up there. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. Maybe put this guy. Okay, academic year. 950 students. Okay, that's good. That's good. We reached level 3. We also got another academic work. Campus attractiveness grew. So now we got university academic statue. Perfect. University library, a math club, school of medicine, and university commencement office. Okay, we're gonna get there in a moment. I think I want to put this guy out here because otherwise they sort of like stand on the same side and we don't want that. So we're gonna keep this as is for now. Taking a look, they still need about 1,000 people out here, which is fine, I'm not gonna be complaining about that. And so while we wait for a couple of more folks to arrive, because I think we got everything we really needed. Yeah, we did. We can decorate a little bit later. For right now, I think we want to focus out here on this guy. I've never actually built a campus in this game for some reason, so I'm just kind of winging it. That's why I want to unlock everything before I start putting things in their proper places, just so I know how much space everything takes up. So anyway, taking a look out here, we already got all the students we need. We're just looking to grab a bunch of academic works, which might take us a little bit of time. I'm not gonna lie, it probably will take a little bit of time, but that's fine. Anyway, going out here, we unlocked a couple of things. So for fishing cabins, I think we really want to be using these guys out here. This space out here, so that means we're gonna have to move these guys right about here, and I think it's actually not gonna be a bad idea, is it now? We'll see. And these guys can accommodate a small group. But so can these guys. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to be putting these guys like right about here. Maybe one guy that's a little bit bigger out there. This guy out here. And the smaller one out there. Unfortunately, they do look exactly the same. And I do not like that they look exactly the same. But it is what it is. We're just gonna keep these guys out here. And then we need a couple of cabins here for hunters. And I think those cabins we're gonna be putting like right about here, make a small space for that, so that they can walk to the watchtowers, whatnot. I think that, at least in my mind, that makes sense. So these guys got their own wells. Perfect. So we need one well for these guys out here. So it doesn't look like they have it. Obviously, these guys should have bathrooms inside, right? I mean, that would make sense. That would only make sense. If not, well, that sucks. Speaking of bathrooms, these guys, I think they should have at least a small bathroom out there. But I think they still need a well out here as well. I think there's too many wells. Alright, and then just maybe a couple of tables here for these guys, whatnot. There you go. And then maybe just like table here for these guys, table there. Couple of logs just because these guys want to rest from time to time. Take a look at what's going on here. There you go. And look at how many people are going out here. I mean, they do love these cabins. Nice, nice. And they are going out here. Unfortunately, I do need to make this a little bit better. We'll come back to that in a moment. We only need about 2,000 more people to come over here to partake. We already have enough of entertainment for these guys. Is there anything else I can put out here? It doesn't look like it. I think I've put everything I really wanted. Maybe we're gonna put one more guy out here. Just for the heck of it. We can put one more guy. There you go. I think that's gonna be looking gorgeous. I mean, look at how many people are out here. They obviously love the view, although I'm not really sure what there is to love just looking at the water, I suppose. That's kind of weird, but whatever floats their boat. These guys out here, same thing. Not as many people, however. Well, I guess they can watch the ships go by. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Alright, right. Plus, once we get our fishing business going, there's going to be a little bit more boats going around, so I think that's going to be fine. Alright, so there you go, there you go. Out here, maybe a couple of pathways or something like that. But not really anything going on. I think just a pathway out here, just into the nature, whatnot. Maybe actually that should look okay. It kind of makes sense that this is sort of like a bridge since there is such a high incline. I'm gonna keep it that way. And just a bunch of pathways here and there for people to walk around, do whatever they want, whatnot. Connect that out there as well. Sure. One out here, one out there. Alright, this looks absolutely nice. Okay, and then I'm just gonna be putting like a couple of tables here and there. It's gonna take a little bit of time to decorate everything I got going on out here, but we're gonna do that once I reach our milestone of 10,000 people. And once that happens, it's gonna be great. So animal ethics, I don't think we want to do that, especially hunting grounds. Advertisement, address 20% more visitors. Sure, we can do that. Night tours, we can do that as well. Recycle garbage, you guys can do that. Main park, nah. I think these guys out here. Oh, actually, animal ethics, I think we need to put a couple of things out here. Main park, advertisement. Probably not night tours. Celebrate. We don't want to scare the animals, so no. Recycle garbage, yeah, there you go. Info. Raise the money for this because we gotta start making money from these guys, like honestly. Since this is our main park. 143,000 total visitors. That is insane. That's a lot of people coming out there. Whoa, look at that, how many people are actually going out here. I think what we want to do is provide these guys with pathways out here, obviously. Darn, wow, okay, I did not expect that many people to be going out here. That's insane. That is actually insane. And I mean, look at how many people are just walking. I mean, look at them. That's an insane amount of people. Wow. Okay, and they're crossing out here, so we kind of need to make a pathway for them at some sort. Wow, okay, let me... Okay, I think what they're doing is they're coming out here. Okay, so we got bouldering side, okay, and the Natural Reserve Museum. We're gonna get to that. They're coming out here. Quite a bit of them. So we gotta fix this a little bit so they can actually walk without interfering with traffic, because that's a lot of folks. Okay, taking a look, a couple of students. We still need 150 or so students. We got 2 academic works, which is perfect. Attractiveness grew. Nice, nice. Alright, so out here. I don't want people crossing the road out here because that's interfering with my traffic. I don't want people crossing the road out here. There you go, and they can get going out here. So I think that's going to be fine. Cars are driving. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. They can fit through here, even the trucks, I think. Okay, I got him. Yeah. He's fitting. He's not hitting anything. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, he's doing great out there. Perfect. So now people are not walking out here. Oh, I should probably get rid of people walking out here as well. I don't want them to be crossing this intersection out here. This intersection, as bad as it is. Also parking. Is anybody parking out here? Nobody's parking. It doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. Because I don't want these guys to be parking out here. That would be kind of weird. Alright, so people are moving along. This is heavily used. I mean, whoa! Look at that! Darn, wow. Okay, a lot less cars now. There's still a lot of people out here. Since we reached level 5 already, we're just gonna up the price. Start making a lot of money from these guys out here. Nice. Okay, so we got only a couple of more things we need to place out here. Just a couple more small things. So we got a museum, which we can put out here. One is enough, and then we got a bouldering site. It's a small park. Okay. Let's just put this park like right about here. I don't think I want to be putting too many of them. I think 1 or 2 is going to be more than enough. And another one out here. I think that's going to be fine. For the most part. Yeah, that should be okay. I mean, look at how many people are walking out here. It looks like there could easily be like a couple of thousand people at this park at this moment. Walking all over the place. Wow, alright. But yeah, at the entrance, that's insane how many people I got walking out here. That is actually insane. That's a good placed metro station out here, that's for sure. Speaking of metro station, let's take a look at our traffic. That's at 80%, so any immediate problems? Doesn't really look like it. Everybody's moving. There is a couple of red spots here and there. Overall, looks okay. Looks perfect, actually. Out here, this looks pretty nice. It's not as busy anymore. Lovely. But anyway, guys, I will decorate this, and then we're gonna come back. Alright, there we go. Our natural reserve park is complete. I overdid it with the trees a little bit, as you guys saw, so I had to remove them alongside some of the paths. Some of the paths I've decided to not take away the trees, just because like out here, I want people to be actually having a little bit of a harder time, you know, just to make it feel a little bit more natural. Whereas we have like tents out here, we needed to take away some trees, once again, to make it look like it fits in there. So there you go, our natural reserve park is complete. I think it's absolutely beautiful. We got the forest line going all the way out here. Not really sure if it's going to be going anywhere else. I might add just a little bit out here once I do have my port finished out here, whenever that's going to be. And I don't think we're going to be expanding this park anymore anywhere. I just don't think there's a point. I think this is good enough. We got singular tents, then we got like some tent grounds. We also got these camping sites with actual like housing. Alright, anyway, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. We got our level 5 natural reserve park out here, which already has almost 20,000 people who visited. That's incredible. And we're making just a tiny little bit of money, around 5k a week, with spending only 1,000 on everything, which is incredible. Anyway, we did everything we wanted to do today, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Scorpion out.